Well, hello, it's Gmodism here. Today we're going to check out my collection of perfumes. Gmodism. Probably very unexpected and nothing you knew about, but I've been kind of liking my perfumes for a couple of years now. I remember I really liked perfumes when I was like really little, and then I kind of just forgot about them. And then I kind of rediscovered the joy of perfume a couple of years ago. So I think it's really interesting there. You can really get a feeling out of each like fragrance. I think it's pretty interesting that you can like put together different types of oils and synthetic perfumes and stuff like that to kind of create a weird complex of something that produces a smell that gives off a feeling. I think that's pretty cool. It's like a type of design. Anyways, so I just want to go through the perfumes I have collected the last couple of years here. So, well, I'll begin with this one. This is the first one I got. It's the Prada Les Infusions, I think, Vetiver. And it has an extremely like fresh smell. You really get that vetiver tone, but it's also that iris infusion that all of them kind of have. And it's just very, very fresh. It's just very, very fresh. So I kind of like it a lot, but the vetiver tones really give it those woody notes really come through there. So I think it's like a great spring or summer perfume or stuff like that. I thought it was really cool, but after going through like almost 100 milliliters, I started to think it's a little bit boring, but it's a good one. I will give it that. Now let's see here. Where is the second one I got? It's actually this one. This is Eau de Réal from Armani Prive. It's a pricey one. It is, but it's a really, really, really good one. You really get a beautiful oud scent that feels very strong and deep and still very, very refined. I just remember when I bought this, like that the entire store was applauding me for my good choice. It was kind of weird, but it's a really good oud. There are so many really bad oud perfumes out there. I just go on the like in like the town, and there just walks by a gentleman that is using a really bad oud perfume, and you're like, oh god, that's the bad one. There are some especially bad ones from Christian Dior that are just absolutely horrible, and they are expensive too. So there is a difficult to find good oud perfumes, but the Eau de Réal it's just very magnificent. It doesn't fit everyone, however, as with any perfume. You need to, when I buy a perfume, I just don't go and buy one. I like test them at least 10 times to really make sure I really enjoy it and that it changes over time on my skin in a good way. So there is actually another perfume from Armani Prive, which I kind of like the smell of a little bit more. Issue is, it doesn't work on my skin, so what do? This one is really good though. Now let's see here. The next one I got, I think it may be this one. It's not very much in it anymore, but it is. It has the nice name of Opium. Yeah, just Opium. So yeah, it doesn't contain any drugs, from what I'm aware, but it's from YSL, and it's a pretty old fragrance, I think. And I think it's just absolutely insane. There is an eau de perfume and eau de toilette, and I think it's pretty weird because they kind of smell a little bit different. This is the EDT, or eau de toilette, and it's kind of lighter in general. I think it's much better. It's much more refined. But in any case, this one, it's completely like insane. It smells like retro. It smells so retro. It's like 70s. It has a late 70s vibe to it. And I just think it's so weird. This like fragrance give all sorts of associations. It's very weird. We have the myrrh, we have some, I think it's like a lily of the valley or something like that. I don't exactly remember. But it has a weird symphony of just extreme retroness. That's so cool. When you like put on some 80s suit and some weird shirt, and you have this one, and it's like you have time traveled. I think it's cool. Anyways, then we have this one. This is Tom Ford's Lost Cherry, and it is... I like Coke Cherry. I guess that's, you know... I really like Dr. Pepper too. It's really nice. Yeah, I like that taste. And this one kind of gives you that extreme deep sherry vibe. And I actually combined these two many times. If you want the Eau de Royale, like very deep, masculine, strong, and like nice vibe, and you want some fruity freshness on that, which actually works together pretty well. It's kind of insane. But anyways, the Lost Cherry smells a lot like cherries, but it's also very... I think it's very interesting. It's very fun. It's very fun. It's not a serious perfume. It's a fun one. And then the last one, and this is Le Lion from Chanel, and this one is absolutely insane. It's not your average perfume in any way. I think most people should probably not use this thing. It's like crazy. I don't know exactly where to begin to describe this scent, but it's like extremely deep, and it's hard to tell if it's at the same time it is an extreme man's man perfume. At the same time it is an old lady's perfume. I don't know how that fits together, but it kind of does. It has very deep ambery notes, so it is a very like complex scent. But then you have the lavender to get some lavender, that purple flower, to get some kind of freshness and mellowness that kind of just gives it a nice refinedness. But then there is this extremely strong, pungent smell that kind of smells a little bit like a stable. And you might wonder, why would anyone want to put that on in that case? And I will agree. I don't know why. It just kind of works. I think it's pretty cool. I guess we're joking a little bit about that. This is probably how a lion, a real one, would smell up close, kind of like a stable. I don't know. It's really cool. It's also pretty refined. It's like these ones are obviously the more refined ones here on the table. But yeah, that's interest I had that I kind of thought was a little bit cool to share. I don't know if you care, but do you use any fragrance? If so, share me in the comments what your favorite one is. I think the Eau de Royale is actually the favorite one personally. But in any case, thanks a lot for tuning in here. Now you know that. I'll see you next time. And yeah, by the way, if you want to get this Gmodism mouse mat, it's available on the Spring store. In any case, this is your host Gmodism, and well, I'm signing out. Bye bye.